Let's listen to Devin. Bring Him Home, Les Mis, from June 9th, 2019.
You guys doing okay?
Oh, I love this. Bandcamp. You're awesome, Devin. My pleasure to be
like
here.
a heavy metal musician for 30 years, and all of a sudden be like, guys, I'm going to be playing acoustic tonight.
Oh, dude, that's fine. It's
so
cool.
with that in mind,
I'm sure it's gonna be great.
I got a little something here.
I'm happy to be
play
here.
for y'all.
Oh, thank you. I think I will enjoy it. Take the beanie off? Wow, he just does it.
Man, that is the easiest.
Yeah, he's definitely Canadian.
Applause I've ever gotten. Are you getting the effects up there, Paul? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. Thank you.
I am too.
God. Ladies and gentlemen, God.
Dude, God was in the audience? That's crazy.
God. Hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is He's afraid. Let him rest. Heaven bring him home. Bring him home. He's like the son I might have known. If God had granted me a son, the summers die one by one. How soon they fly on and on. But I know and will be gone. Breathe. Bring him joy. He is young. He is only a boy. You can't take. You can give. Let him rest. Let him heal. And if I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home.
You're right here. Dude. Oh my gosh. He sounds a lot like Yarko Ahola. Different style, kind of different style. But the color in the voice. I mean, this is why I kind of like him so much. This is probably why I like Yarko's voice so much, because they have that classical color in the sound. That classical color that's so lovely to hear. It's free and easy. Let me see. He's such a performer. Of course he's just such a performer, not just a singer. No one here is just a singer. I think that's the point. If I was to make one point on my, in this community by doing these reaction videos, is that no one is just a singer. So it's a great point, Dracaran. I agree. Well, classical color, but not like classical technique, right? And classical color would just be like raised soft palette, keeping the sound in the mask, which is kind of, you got to kind of be led there. Or you got to discover it on your own. It's a sensational thing. It's a tactile thing. If you're not a tactile person, it'll be harder to access that. But some of these self-trained singers, man, these dudes got the fucking pipes of, I don't even know what to call it. Some people really play with it. Play with what? It? I think play with the audience, right? I think people love calling funny people performers, but anyone on stage is a performer, right? Your color is dark. Classical color is beige. No, classical color is like a nice warm aubergine. It's like a really, really deep aubergine.
I've forgotten. Are you getting the effects up there, Paul?
I do. Okay, so this line, when he asks for the effects, it's super cool because when he plays guitar, if you just heard the guitar, you would already know it's Devin Townsend. If you weren't even singing, you was just playing, you would already know it's Devin. Those effects are freaking amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, God.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little stop start.
God.
Great off the bat, great vowel modulation, great pause screen. Someone screenshot that, meme it. But the way he's approaching is he's not saying God on high. He's going God on high, keeping it up there, keeping it up in that soft palate dominess and letting that space really carry the sound instead of thrusting, right? Because if you're, we talk about power tenors using a lot of the energy in their body. That's one way of making the sound happen. Or you can maximize resonant space in the head to get the sound to work for you without thrusting, right? Without thrusting air and overpressurizing. Although we know he can do that. Capriani with the 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh my gosh, guitar players holding giant slugs. Like, go back. Did someone get it? Oh, Allie Joe Black has synesthesia. What color is my voice, Allie Joe Black? Yeah, someone get a slug. Put it in his hands. That's great. And keep me in it, by the way. So, like, use, a good, keep me in it, and I'm going to be smiling, and he's just going to be holding a slug and making that face. There we go. Devin has synesthesia. Yeah, people with synesthesia, I think, have a much better idea of how to, what's the word? They can, like, map out musical textures better. Like, I think a composer with synesthesia has an advantage of being able to sort of visualize the structure of music better. Synesthesia is a cool thing. Very cool thing. Naughty like poop. Like poo-poo. Like poo-poo doo-doo. So tell me that doesn't sound a little bit like Yarko Ahola. Like just a little bit. But it's how the larynx, it's because, what he's doing is keeping the larynx down and relaxed and evening out the pressure here through just really nice relaxed breathing. He is young. Something like that, right? Keeping the sound. It's operatic in nature. It's resonant, right? He can pull back on the mic because he's actually creating a sound that's going to travel. It's powerful, but it's not overbearing. And this is all stuff that's kind of come naturally to him, which is freaking sweet. Dude, I haven't read YouTube comments in like a month. Oh, Ally Joe Black. That's sick. Royal Red is my game streaming. Yo, Royal Red is gonna be my PC gaming username. Yo, this is Royal Red. I don't want to take away from his singing. It's really fantastic singing. What I love the most is that he's keeping this posture in a certain alignment that allows him to navigate these registers with these very finessed timbres, right? So I used to Prima Luce. I really used to, but then it got really bad for my mental health. And then I would just I would doom scroll through YouTube comments and hate myself afterwards. So I apologize, guys, if you guys comment and I don't say anything back. If you want to talk, you know where to be. This is where we talk. But yeah. Yeah, the floor, like someone commented on Flora's videos, like, this is not interesting. And she's just like, okay. It's YouTube is it's that anonymity thing. But how could you be anonymously angry when Devin is involved, right? I feel like the people who watch Devin and Devin reactions are not going to be negative people. Devin puts so much good into the world with his music. Yeah, no one should. I don't think bad comments are productive. But thank you, Pinup.
He's like the sun I might have known. If God had granted me a son, the summers die.
Hell yeah,
One by one, how soon they fly on and on.
So this is an instance where he emphasizes that color, right? In order to get all of that chest timbre up into the higher range, you relax the larynx, get the sound warm by allowing for, thicker folds to vibrate on a more steady airstream. And that's how he's able to go up. But instead of going fully into, instead of going fully up into that classical, position, placement, he goes, it deepens it, darkens it, and then, but not as much distortion. Let him die. So he keeps it open in the same way that, let's say, it's the same kind of thing where, who was it that we were just talking about? Was it Yarko? Yeah, Yarko does it too. Keeping the sound open as you go up instead of going up into a pocket of some kind or another positioning, right? Which is super cool because even though he can stay in that really light, airy, calm positioning, that lighter, more even positioning all day, he can put the gas on and come to this. That's true vocal artistry. And get that, a little bit of that grit, a little bit of that distortion, keep things interesting.
But I know and will be gone.
Yeah, Devin makes some amazing music. All very different and unique. So good. Only a boy.
You can't take
the opposite side. Instead of adding that grit and that depth to sound, keeps the sound very thin, very relaxed still. He can take. It's that still relaxed position, but you let the air flow through it and you keep it in a heady position. You keep it head voice dominant and yet keep the chest timbre open. That's the feeling it is. That's something you work towards, feeling and discovering it. It's hard to do, but man, he does it well. And when you do it like as well as he's doing it, then you have flexibility to add color and add things throughout the phrase. So let me go back to the beginning of the phrase so you can hear how he's starting light and then adding timbre and color as he goes through the phrase. Yeah, you're right, Wokus. I mean, it's a long game, right?
Let him rest, let him live, and if I die,
Fully open, tall, resonant, gorgeous. That's a low tongue, that's a low larynx, that's a raised soft palate, that's a fully just open sound that's colored really nicely with the overtones. You know, someone with synesthesia, I suppose, I wouldn't think that he, you know, maybe his perfect pitch or something is as it would help access, you know, awareness of these resonances that are occurring. If you're like a really tactile music person, like tactility and kinesthesia, you know, the ability to access kinesthetic sensations, little like touch sensations in your body and your voice is the most valuable thing when it comes to singing. Someone who is very sensitive to kinesthetic stimuli will be the best self-trained singer, if that makes sense. So if you have no, you know, if you don't really know how to feel things in your body, you'll be better off going to a voice teacher to be taught, and let the voice teacher, you know, find the approach that works for you, help you in that way. If you are really sensitive to touch, really sensitive to sensations in your body, if small little things, you know, bother you, you're a sensitive sleeper, that's the kind of mentality, that's the kind of person that would be better at singing, be more prepared to sing well, right? That nose on the sound keeps it placed really nice and forward. It's very hard to do. I wanted him to do a bit like or something, you know. Oh, what a great! It's almost like he goes in, you know, and then he sings just like a pure resonant, you know, falsetto-y thing. What did I do? I was in like Discord karaoke a couple weeks ago. I sang "House of the Rising Sun." That's something I haven't sung since high school. I could try Bring 'Em Home at some point. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, that's such a great thing. Thank you, Puberty.
It's fun, yeah, metal for 30 years, right? Yeah! I fucking love metal, but it's old man metal now, you know? It's peeing while sitting down metal. Strapping young lad, indeed. Old man! Strapping old, grumpy old man.
Hey, you're still here. I hope you enjoyed that look into what we do on Twitch to celebrate great singers. You know, I owe you a huge thank you for being a part of this awesome community and letting me share my love of singing with you guys. The growth on this channel has been absolutely immense, and while I can't read every single comment requesting reactions, here's what you can do to get your favorite songs featured on the channel. You've got 3 options. One is to join the Twitch stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, When you've logged into Twitch and are watching the live stream, you can type !react, followed by the URL of your requested video. This adds your song to the queue that we work through during live streams. Alternatively, if you're really in a rush to get me to react to your song, you can head to my tipping page in the description down below and request a song with a tip of $4 or more to get it seen ahead of all the non-tipped requests. Don't worry, I make sure that every dollar gets put towards improving the channel's content and the community. The third way to get your request up on the channel is to join my Patreon. A patron of any tier level can request a song and get it reacted to that month, guaranteed. There are tons of other fun perks too, so I hope you check it out anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you feel closer to the human voice and the artists you love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Ciao. Tip turquoise.
You. Are you so cute? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so cool.